What is going on, everyone? So this channel that I made is all about gold, silver, and numismatics. Today I'm going to show you some silver that someone sent me. That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen, but also one of the oldest silver pieces. But not just the oldest, it's so old that it's considered ancient silver. Let's get into it. But there's a couple things I want to go over before we get into the video, and that is, in no way am I trying to get you to like and subscribe to my channel. But on the other hand, if you have an unhealthy addiction to gold, silver, and numismatics like I do, you're in the right place. And as viewers, you don't get the recognition that you deserve. So I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my content. It helps me out tremendously. With all that being said, let's roll it. So this right here is the Athens silver owl. So there's a backstory to how I ended up getting this, which I'll tell you guys. And then after that, I'll tell you all the information on this coin that you need to know. So I have a friend, we'll call this friend Jimmy, who has been taunting me with this coin for months. I end up buying my Kilo Libertads. He reminds me I could have bought one of these. I tell him I'm trying to buy a flowing hair dollar that I've been hunting down forever. And he reminds me, hey, that's cool, but you know what would be cooler is some older silver than a flowing hair dollar. Jimmy then tells me that if I get 1,000 subscribers that he will ship this beauty to me so that I can do a video on it. Well, you amazing people made that happen, and Jimmy messaged me saying that he's a man of his word, asked me for my address, and then ships this to me. So this coin is known as the Athenian silver tetradrachms. And I'm so sorry if I pronounced that last part wrong, but it is better known as the Athens silver owl. And the first of these coins are known to be minted around 510 BC. This one is from 440 to 404 BC. When you have a coin this old right here, it is really hard for people to give it an accurate date. So there's gonna be a big time space in there on what they think the date is. Now the obverse of this coin is actually the other side right here, and it has Athena's head right there, and then on the reverse is this owl right here. It has the olive branch right there and a crescent moon you can see right in between the olive branch and the owl. And then it also has the first three letters of Athens' name, AOE. So back in Athens, letters used to be a little different, but that's what those three letters on the sides mean. So typically on the obverse you will see Athena's head. But I guess after talking with Jimmy and doing a little bit of research, I guess when you send in things to either NGC or PCGS, you can have a special request if you want to have actually this be on the obverse, but still technically that's it. Now, this coin is known, which I find is crazy by the way, for its consistency and weight of being 17 grams. So you can see right up there it says 17.16 grams. If you look these coins up, you might see 17.36, 17.05, which, like I said, I think it's incredible for a coin that's almost 2,500 years old that they were able to have such consistency with keeping the weight in the 17 grams. I don't know how they did it, but it also has, I believe, a silver purity of 96%. So people back then were just on top of their game, just making a high relief coin. I mean, look at how that pops out. The detail, the owl's chest has those dots, the feathers, and then gosh, Athena's head. I mean, it's a truly incredible piece. So during the time period, this coin was accepted throughout Greece, Asia, Near East for mostly like international trade. You'll see here it has Attica, Athens on there on the top left, but other cultures tried like imitating the coin. I don't know if you would say counterfeiting it because it was still like silver. So if you like look these up on eBay, or if you Google these or something like that, you might see like it say Egyptian version or something like this. And then the owl's body's a little bit smaller, the head's a little bit bigger. There are some differences. So if you're ever hunting one of these down, do your research on these, because it can differ in what you want to get. So this coin as a whole was a symbol of Athens' power and peace-loving nature. The owl was supposedly the mascot of Athena and the form that she would take. The olive tree or olive branch right there was a symbol of peace and prosperity. And that crescent moon that I showed you, that's right in between the branch and the owl, it has two ideas behind it. No one's like 100% certain. I tried doing as much research as I could, and talking to my buddy. One of it is that it's a symbol of the nocturnal owl, which you can obviously see makes a lot of sense. And then the other one, it refers to a battle called the Battle of Marathon. Now, explaining the Battle of Marathon would add another 10 minutes to this video, but to wrap things up really quick, it took place during a lunar cycle. So this whole coin is just telling you an incredible story. One more cool fact is that with how old this coin is and filled with history, they're actually somewhat affordable. You can get incredible ones for $1,500, which is still, $1,500. That's a lot of money, but not really considering everything I just shared with you about this coin. How old it is, the condition of the coin. It's part of a collection. 17 grams of silver from 2,500 years ago. When you think about it, yeah, $1,500 is a lot, but in my opinion, it deserves to be worth way more. So NGC, do not raise the prices on these things until I get one. And another cool fact is that this coin is ranked number 10 in the 100 greatest ancient coins book. There's a couple out there. I'm not a huge history buff on my ancient coins. I'm big into U.S. numismatics more, but I still have seen these at coin shows whenever I go. I'm sure a ton of you guys have seen these scrolling through eBay or looking up numismatic silver coins, and it is one of the most recognizable silver ancient numismatic coins out there. So Jimmy, I want to give you a huge shout out. Thank you so much for trusting me and sending me this and being a man of your word. You have an absolutely stunning coin here. I think this just pretty much convinced me that, I think I needed to add one, and I'll place mine right back in here, or I'll Venmo you, $150, and then I might just hang on to this one for a little bit. No, I'm kidding. I'll get this back to you. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you all took something from this video, and I will see you in the next.